Boffo the Bear coming to you. It is Thursday, April 2nd, and today is Talk Back Thursday, which means all the guests we're going to have on the show the whole time are just you folks. All the people that have been chiming in the chat rooms and emailing us and watching the videos on the YouTube and here on Facebook. Our fan base is growing, and we're very, very thankful for that. So every Thursday, we're going to do a Talk Back Thursday. So you can tell us what you want on the show. You can tell us what you hate. You can tell us whatever the hell you want. I don't really care. We want to do a show for you. And helping us today is our show producer, Kulita. Welcome to the program, Kulita.
Thank you so much for having me. This is exciting stuff.
Isn't it? It's very exciting. Yeah. Now, you've been producing the show since we began, but we've been unable to get you on camera because of some sort of immigration union thing. Has that been all cleared up?
I am not supposed to be talking about that.
Okay, fine. All right. I also know your beak is not moving when you speak. You've been taking those ventriloquism classes?
Yes, I have. How's it going?
You know what?
Can you see my lips move?
I don't see anything move. No, it's fantastic.
Oh, well.
Everything is completely still. But you know what?
I've been practicing TM and Qigong and Buddhism and a few other words.
Where do you find the time would be my question.
I'm very zen right now.
I feel that. Yeah. All right. Well, there's the phone number, folks. 323-850-3292. You just give us a call in the studio here, and I got the phone right here. I'll pick it up, and we'll chat on the line as best we can.
Look at this. Leroy Boccieri says hello on the chat, and Brian Blondell just joined.
Oh, wow. Welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see that you're in the chat room there. We got, like I said, today is all you people. We weathered the worst April Fool's Day in history yesterday. There were no jokes, no pranks, no nothing. It was awful. I think we got our first call coming in. Let's see who it is. Hello, this is Boffo. Who's this? Hello? Hold on. Can you hear them, Kulita?
I cannot.
All right, let me see if I can hear them. Hello? Hello? I am not. What a shock. There's something wrong. You know what? Call back and we'll try again.
There's my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Yes, there you go. I don't know why that isn't working. It should be working.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
maybe I'll reboot, see what happens.
Yeah. Well, when you're working from a multi-billion-dollar studio like we are, sometimes things happen, and there's nothing you can do.
You said dollars. I heard pesos.
Yes. Well, that's because you hear. Oh, we got another call. Let's see if we can pick this one up.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Boffo. Who's this? Oh, you know what? This is why people hate the phone company. This is why.
Maybe this is April Fool's, and we're just a day behind.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's this?
This is Eric.
Eric, good to have you on the program. Where are you calling from?
I'm from the U.S.
You want to be more specific? What are you in the witness protection program, Eric?
I'm sorry?
Where in the United States are you calling from?
Oh, America. I'm in Pennsylvania.
Okay. All right. You have a question for me or for Kulita?
I mean, in the long run, what made you decide to get into the showbiz?
That's a good question, Eric. Showbiz is not for everyone. It's a very difficult job. Basically, what got me into it is the money, the travel, and the broads. And now I've been doing it so long, I have no other marketable skills, so I'm kind of stuck.
Eric, tell us about your podcast.
Yeah, what's your podcast called, Eric?
It's Aaron's Journey.
Wonderful. And what do you talk about on it?
It's mainly entertainment and disability, and which course I interview different people within the industry, things like that. Like for example, I've had your so-called alter ego on the show before.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, you know what,
like
Bob, I I would love to come on the show at some point. Eric, you could correspond with us at BafoTheBear at Gmail, and Kulita will set up a time, and I can do a podcast with you.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad you're having a good time, Aaron.
Yay.
Thanks so much for calling.
You make us happy.
No problem.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You see, folks, that's what it's all about. Bringing mirth and happiness to the world. Right, Kulita?
Yes. He made me happy. He put a smile on my face.
Yes.
Nobody else in this show is doing it.
Right. Now, we're getting another phone call. This is fantastic. Yeah, hello, this is Bafo. Oh, you hung up.
They hung up.
Hey,
Maybe this is National
Bob.
Technical Difficulties Day.
It feels like it. Is this DJ Bob?
It is.
How are you, DJ Bob?
Thanks for the shirt, buddy.
You're welcome. So you're calling from New York. How are things there virus-wise?
It's crazy. I mean, everything's shut down, basically, except for, like, essential places like food and healthcare and things like that. So,
Wow.
everybody stay home. It's not really worth going out there unless you really need to.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I have Kulita outside. She cannot be in the house here with me.
I don't like to be caged. I am
No,
not the Tiger King.
No, you're not. It's we're doing the social distancing. So she's out in her place. I'm in here in mine, and we're safe. Yeah, there's really nothing much else to do but watch on the internet, right?
Yeah. How did you two meet?
Well, it's a long story. I was on a cruise in the Amazon, and like a river cruise. They put you on a nice boat, and she landed on my berth, like my patio outside of my room, and we started chatting. And you have some rum. Next thing, one thing leads to another. You know, DJ Bob, we became friends. You know what I'm saying.
Friends?
What?
It was like summer loving.
Yeah, it was great. And then we've been together ever since.
And how many
Well,
years
together,
have
not
you been?
together,
How long have you
together, but together.
It's been about 4 years. Yeah.
That you were gonna say two. Too long.
been? I'm happy for you.
Well, thanks, DJ Bob. Now, are you a podcaster or something? Are you on the internet as well?
Yes, I am.
What's your show about?
It's basically a look inside, like, my interests. Like, I talk about pop culture from the past and present, and talk about topics that interest me, and interview talented people like yourself, and some weirdo named Mark. I don't know if you know him, but
No, I know a lot of Marks, and actually we had Mark Wahlberg on the show the other day.
no, I heard that.
Yeah, he's a swell guy.
I was confused because I thought it was the other Mark Wahlberg, and then I got really.
Ooh, he hates that. He hates that. People walk up to him and they go, "Hey, Marky Mark," and he just grinds his teeth, bugs the hell out of him. And then every once in a while, he goes crazy. Well, thanks for calling, DJ Bob. It's great to hear from you. And, if you ever want to have Bafo on your program, you let me know, all right?
You definitely have to do that.
All right. Thanks for calling, DJ Bob.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
The beeping that you're hearing is when someone... Hold on. I think maybe this is it. This is Bafo. Who's this?
Yeah, hey, it's Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy. How are you?
I'm good. I got a dumb question for you.
Sure.
I want to support the local restaurants around here, but I'm feeling a little afraid to go get food from them. Is that dumb?
No, I will not. Here's the thing. If you order takeout food, and believe me, I feel bad for all the restaurants and the restaurant workers. Everyone is really feeling the pain right now. But here's the problem. You don't know who's cooking it. You don't know who's bringing it to you, right? The guy sneezes on your bag while he's driving over to your house. You got virus all over your chop suey. Or if the cook's got a runny nose, your chili is going to kill you. I think
what are you doing?
Well, I think the safest thing is you...
Delivery.
Delivery is dangerous. I prefer just to eat my own food I cook it in the house. I got my honey and my nuts and berries and things like that. Are you able to cook for yourself, Jimmy?
Like frozen waffles.
Oh, those are good. You know, it's National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. You can put peanut butter and jelly on a waffle. They let you do that now.
Jimmy, I have an answer for you that maybe Boffo didn't think about. What you do and what I have done is I order the food, then I put the gloves on, and immediately, even almost by the door outside, I just grab the food and put it into a different container and leave the container outside.
Kulita.
Done.
Kulita. The people on the phone can't hear you.
I'm gonna get a waffle with peanut butter jelly.
All right, thanks for calling, Jimmy. Are you still with us there, Kulita?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the people on the phone can hear you. We had that cable guy Paul here the other day, and I think he screwed everything up.
Oh, that cable guy Paul.
Cable guy, yeah. He's well, I'm not going to say he's not here. He's an idiot. I think everything was working fine until he got here, and now
you're going to blame it all on Paul.
Why not? He's not here. What are you going to do? I kind of figured there'd be some technical difficulties, but I didn't realize. I thought it would be a trickle or a gentle mist, not like a Niagara Falls of technical difficulties. It's a good thing I know how to swim. I would drown. Yeah, hey, Kulita, there's a nice. Why don't you get that bar out of your screen there? See that?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what?
Thanks.
My screen's going to go off because I have 4%.
Oh, God.
I'm going to say goodbye right now.
All right, bye-bye,
Goodbye,
Kulita.
everybody.
Thanks for helping,
having
Kulita.
Me.
You're welcome. Show business is not pretty. Our first caller, Aaron, hinted at that, talking about the show business and things like that. It's much more difficult than it seems. Much more. But you know what? Like I said, I have no other skills. I got nothing. All I know how to do is entertain people. And frankly, I don't think that's working too good right now today. Anyway, you know what? It's like ice cream, this show. It's like ice cream. All ice cream is good, right? All ice cream is good. Some better than others. Rocky Road, delicious. Like a lemon sherbet, it's got to be really hot for that to be delicious. So, is the show entertaining? Yeah. I mean, we try every single day. Is it always? What's your definition of entertaining is the question. But we're going to be here every day. We're going to get all these things ironed out, and we'll be able to take phone calls and FaceTimes from people. And we'll do that all always on Talkback Thursdays. We'll make it that'll be like a thing for Talkback Thursdays. No. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Oh, I feel like I got hit by a train. Really. You know what? A much more interesting show would be you watching us do this program. Instead of what's coming out onto the interweb, being here, it's like watching people juggle that are lit on fire. Like if you had a juggler, you doused him with gasoline, you lit him on fire, you put him on a unicycle, and you threw him down the side of a mountain. That's what this is like. But you know what? You don't see that because I project an equanimity and a calm that belies the chaos swirling around me. And that is the key to being an entertainer. Sucking it all up. When the crap is rolling downhill, you gobble it up and you do your best. Because if you don't, you get covered in shit. So those are the two options. You do your show or you get covered in crap. Me, personally, I would prefer to do the show because when I get covered in crap in this fur, ain't easy to clean. It is not easy to clean. I have to go through like a self-serve car wash. Like I was talking the other day with that Mark Wahlberg character. I just go, there's a place down in West Hollywood that I go. People drive their cars into like a little bay and then there's a power hose and you wash the car. I just go over there and I pay some kid to hose me down. And I do that, every Friday. And then I go to happy hour. So it's a nice Friday. I haven't been able to do that. So I haven't showered in 3 weeks now. Whew. Yeah. It's a little gamey, even for me. And I like gamey. Are we still taking phone calls? I suppose we could. If you still wanted to call, the number is 323-850-3292. You can call us. Call me. Us is gone. Kalita's cleaning up the office right now. We got a call. Let's see who it is. This is Baffa. Who's this?
It's Danny Lewis.
Hey, Danny Lewis. How are you?
I'm doing really good, Baffa. How about you?
I'm doing good. Where are you calling from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis. You a baseball fan?
Kind of.
Yeah. You guys won the Stanley Cup last year, the St. Louis Blues. What a good team they are.
That's right. Yeah, thank you. A lot of people went crazy over that. But I just sat at home and was like, yay.
Well, so what do you like? You don't like baseball? You don't like hockey? What perks your what spikes you up? What gets you excited, Danny?
I like game shows.
Game shows. What's your favorite game show of all time?
It's too hard to pick. I like Family Feud. I like Lingo. Remember that with Chuck Woolery?
Yeah.
Hollywood Squares with Tom Bergeron was one.
Right. Who's your favorite game show host of all time?
That's another tough question.
I know. That's what I do. I ask the tough questions, Danny.
Gene Rayburn one.
Gene Rayburn with that long microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I used to, Brett Summers and I dated briefly. Her and Jack Clubman were broken up for a while, and we dated briefly. And first of all, whoo, fun lady, Brett Summers. But what they would do is they would shoot 5 shows a day. They would shoot 2 shows. Then they would take a quote unquote lunch break, right? Lunch being 6 or 7 drinks. Then they would come back and shoot
he wasted for the 4th and 5th shows.
Hammered. I saw Brett Summers put what's Gary Berghoff's fist in her mouth and close it.
Oh man, I don't remember that episode.
No, they didn't air it. They couldn't air it. No. This was like behind the scenes hijinks. Yeah. And well, I'm not even going to go into what Charles Nelson Riley would do because he was crazy too. Hilarious, sweet man. That may be, old school game shows. Match Game was probably my favorite. And my favorite one was the New Year's Eve one where they would switch from, Match Game 74 and the new thing would come down. It would be Match Game 75.
Oh, yeah, they changed the signs.
That was a big thing back in the day. So what do you do for a living, Danny?
I'm a community college student at the moment and trying to be a musician.
Oh, what do you play?
Accordion.
Seriously? You're getting a degree in accordion?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, I'm saying I'd like to get a job playing accordion, but that has nothing to do with what I'm studying.
Where would you get a job? Do you have a time machine? You could go back to the 1800s and you'd kill.
And so.
Like Oktoberfests? Where would you play outside of an Oktoberfest?
Church picnics, maybe.
Okay, sure. It's a happy instrument. We have a lady coming on next week by the name of Bananas Foster, and she's going to play the accordion.
Really?
Yeah, that'll be fun. But you don't hear a lot of accordion. Since the Schmengi brothers, the accordion has really gotten out of use.
Oh, yeah. They were the best ones.
Weren't they? Josh and Stan Schmengi, they were fantastic. I got all their album.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what are you studying? Business.
Yeah.
How are you going to reconcile your desire to be a creative artist / musician and business?
I'm not really sure. Maybe something to fall back on.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. You know what? Because half of show business is what? Business.
Yeah.
Right?
And half show.
Exactly. You got to do the show, but if you're not smart, they're going to give you the business.
Thanks, Papa.
You're very welcome. Thanks for calling in, Danny.
All
right. Bye-bye. All kinds. When was the last time you met a young person who actually, A, would admit to playing the accordion, and B, who sounds like they want to make it their career? Where do you work? How do you gig as an accordion player? Right? You go to Wisconsin and you play union halls would be one thing. Maybe you become a pirate and you get a little squeeze box, and you sail the seven seas, plundering and pillaging and accordioning. They say women love musicians. Not so sure about accordion playing musicians. So it's good that you got a backup plan, Danny. Very good. It's Talk Back Thursdays. You can talk back to me live right here on Facebook Live. Hopefully you've been watching the show all week. We've had some fantastic guests. We had Mark Wahlberg, the host of Temptation Island. The other day we had Debbie Derryberry, the very talented voice actress from Jimmy Neutron, and F is for Family, and Monster High. Tons of different characters she plays. We watched the F is for Family last night on Netflix. Filthy. Not for kids. Hilarious, but not for kids. And you talk to Debbie, and she's so sweet and nice and cute with her little Dorothy Hamill hairdo. No one knows who Dorothy Hamill is, but the people who do know that I'm right. And then you see the characters that she's portraying on this show. That's an actress. Yeah. And then yesterday, April Fool's Day, we had Billy Reback on, that comedy writer who actually prepared material for this show. Maybe I should start doing that. I'm going to look into that. We got another call. Beautiful. Hold on. Yeah, this is Boffo. Who's this?
Voice from your past.
A voice from my past. Is this Kenny?
From your past. From Chicago. Meyer
Grabodkin. Oh, my God. Folks, this guy is the greatest shoe salesman in the history of shoes. Maya, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
No, it's you're humble.
I appreciate the kudos. No one appreciates the shoe salesmen anymore because of this Amazon thing.
Right.
Took away my job.
Right.
Amazon.
And Zappos. You order 12 pairs of shoes, you send 11 of them back. This man.
Yeah. I'm carrying around that metal thing that you put your foot in, the measure thing.
Yes.
And no one wants to put their foot in it anymore, especially right now. They think there's the germs on it.
Right. Yeah, you got to wipe it down every single time. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Oh, the Clorox wipes I'm going through right now. It's unbelievable.
Right, and that comes out of your pocket, I would imagine. The shoe store is not going to give you that.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of money to be a real shoe salesman. I don't understand. I don't understand these kids. They don't want to do this anymore. I don't understand.
They don't want to work. They want to play the accordion. But folks,
well, I do appreciate a good accordion player after a long day of selling the shoes.
Right, folks. This man, Meyer Grabodkin. I've known him for a long time before I got into show business. Like Danny, the guy that just called, you have to have a side job to make money. And I sold ladies' shoes at a place called Shernan's Shoes on Roosevelt Road in Chicago. And Meyer Grabodkin was the single greatest shoe salesman in the history of Chicago. This man, a woman would walk in the store and they would never walk out with less than 7 pairs of shoes. The man was a genius. You're like a psychologist and a guru and a shoulder to cry on. And what's your trick? How do you? Because your customers love you. What's the secret, Maya?
When I see them sit in the seat, I know what's going to happen. I know what kind of shoes they want.
Just from their body position?
I can see everything that's going on right in front of them.
Right.
Women.
Like if
I know exactly what's going on.
They lean one way or the other, if they're leaning forward or leaning back.
Yeah. And then I just know what shoes they want. But now they get the shoes on the Amazon. There's nothing good coming from that.
No, a lot of people are putting out of work. A lot of people, such as yourself, you're an artist. You are the Picasso of shoe salesmen, Maya.
Yeah, but Bappo, you left that one day real fast. You were gone. I was selling shoes. You were helping, like you were handing me the shoehorn and stuff.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you were gone, and it's been 40 years almost. So yeah, I guess we can talk about it now. So what happened? Why they didn't want you there to sell the shoes anymore, Baffle? and I want you to know. I want you to know. After that, I was rooting for you.
Yeah,
I was at bat for you. I was trying to work it out with the boss lady, and she wanted no part of it. So what happened, Baffle? I don't know.
Here's all I'm going to say about that, Maya. I did have to leave in a hurry. I didn't get any severance pay. Mistakes were made. Really, all I can say is you don't shit where you shoe.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
See, I thought. So you shat yourself.
No. The boss lady invites me out to lunch. I figured, it was platonic.
Oh.
Yes. And, one thing leads to another. Suddenly she's grooming my fur. The next thing you know, she's dangling nuts and berries over my face. I'm weak. I'm only bare. I can only resist so long.
Wait a minute. I thought it would be you dangling the nuts and berries.
No. Well, later. Yeah. But at first, she seduced me. But you know what? This is long before Me Too. There was no way she was my superior. I played, and I did, she was a good-looking woman. I have no problem with it. But then, when things go sour, I got the boot.
So what you're telling me is that it was a Me Too, the opposite.
Yes.
Before its time.
Yes. But you know what? That was just my day job. I really wanted to get into show business. And luckily, I got right as that was happening, I got my first stand-up job, and I was able to leave and, start my stand-up tour. And then I started doing television and films and things like that. So it was a good thing. Yeah, it was a good thing.
Okay, see, because I thought you got let go because of the great sock mix-up of 1983.
Oh, the sock mix-up. No, that was crazy.
Yeah, there was the sock mix-up. I mean, and then the scarf.
Oh.
Scarf problem. Remember that scarf problem that we had?
The scarf problem was horrible. The sock thing was crazy. Someone sent us, part of my job as a junior salesman studying under the great Maya Kropotkin, the shipments would come in, the socks would come in, and I would pair them up and hang them up on the thing so that the ladies could see the pantyhose and the socks and the things like that. And, I'd like to have a few drinks at lunch. I came back from lunch and I paired up all the left socks together and all the right socks together, and the pairs were all messed up. And the boss got mad at me and she threw the socks at me and chased me through the parking lot. It was ugly. Well,
you ran up the tree at that point, didn't you?
Yes. Well, it's instinct. That's what we do.
Sure.
That's what we do.
Sure. Okay. So, well, I really feel like when I see you on TV, Boppo, being like a host and an MC, you've been in many commercials as a spokesman as well.
Yes.
But when I see you, I feel like you're bringing me back to when you were at the podium at Chernin announcing the next customer to come up to greet me.
Well, that's nice to hear, Maya. It's fantastic to hear from you. Always great to hear a blast from the past. I'm glad you're following my career. Interpersonal skills are very important in show business. And the things I learned from you selling shoes on Roosevelt Road have helped me in the show business and dealing with audiences and dealing with the world. You're a man who should be revered and lionized for your skills. And I think it's horrible that you're being, downsized or outsized, or you're losing your job because of all this Amazon stuff. You're an artist. You're a shoe sale artist.
Yeah, but I watch the news and I find out that the Amazon is shrinking. So I think I'm going to be good at
That's Maya. That's a different Amazon.
What?
That's the Amazon basin where all the trees are that make oxygen for the world. Amazon.com. It ain't shrinking. It's getting bigger and bigger.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they should say in the news, Amazon, parentheses, the place, not the company, close parentheses. That's the least they should do.
Oh, because I'm usually very happy when I hear about it shrinking.
No, that's bad. Yeah, we need oxygen.
Okay.
Yeah, don't be happy about that. No.
Are you indigenous to the Amazon, Boppo?
No, I'm a North American bear, obviously.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
Actually,
I never really knew what your ethnicity was when we worked back then.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're all the same. Underneath the skin, we're all the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bob, I really appreciate you letting me on the show. If you need some shoes, I got some overstock. If you need something.
I thought you just sold women's shoes.
You like a size 20 or something? What human size shoe are you?
I'm a 22 slingback.
Okay. But you need 4, right? You need 4 shoes.
You know what? I'm mostly bipedal now. But you know what? Yeah, I give me a set of 4 for formal.
Okay. All right, we'll take care of you. I'll send them to you on the UPS.
Oh, great. Yeah. They have the ones, if it fits, it ships box. Send me one of those. I'll send you one, too.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
All right, Bobo. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for calling, Maya.
Okay. Bye, Bobo.
Bye-bye. Good luck to you. Maya Grabotkin. No, Google him. Greatest shoe salesman in the history of the city of Chicago. And that's a lot because there's a lot of people and a lot of feet in Chicago. Well, the train wreck has more or less resolved. I think we figured it out a little bit. And I like the Talk Back Thursdays. I love talking to you fans. I love when people call in. I really appreciate the interaction, the camaraderie. That's important. So we'll do this. We'll do this often. Yeah, we will. So I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget we're live at 6 p.m. every day on Facebook, and then we post all through the evening, and the next day we'll post the best of clips from every show. We got lots of celebrities coming up. We've got Jeff Garcia coming up, Renee Albert, the Squeezebox lady, actor Ian Gomez, Rika Lynch, who's a rock star and a great actor. A lot of fun people coming up. So keep watching the show. We're going to get through this virus thing together. And if I can just do my part, my small little part, to bring a little mirth, a little madness, a little sweetness into your life every day at 6 o'clock, then this whole horrible mess would have been worth it. All right. Well, that's the show for today. I appreciate you watching. I'm Bufo. No, I'm not. That's my cousin. I'm Bafo the Bear, and you gotta love me.